I'm going to try to get into the last part of UAT tanks for GPE 205. Let me head into my into Milestones 4, more Milestones 5, the last two that I had to do. Okay, so they were supposed to still move from Milestone 1, map generation, power up, start screen, start game option, quit game buttons that work. So let's take a look at these two first, since they're up and ready. This is my start screen. You can see the start button, the options button, the quit option button. If you head in, it plays music. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I always turn it down because, and then I'll go through everything as I go through here. Okay, so I'm going to hit a 2-player game, but as you can tell, my option button does work. Goes straight into the options menu, which I'll go into here in a minute. The quit button, and then start button heads right into the game with the 2-player screen because it asks for a 2-player screen. Okay, so there is that. Let's stop for a second and head back into 4. The tanks are still moving. I think you saw that. Map generation, yes. So we have that. Okay, options screen was the next big one. It has settings for SFX, volume up and down, music volume up and down, 1 and 2 player mode, a map of the day, and a random map. And I'm pressing OK when I get all these, and they're definitely done. So head back in, show you the options menu next. There's my music again. Okay, if I take just the music, you can hear it turning down, I think. I don't know if you can hear my music or not on this, but it does turn down and back up. The master will take care of all of them. If I take it, the music is going lower. I'll have to show you the SFX inside the game here in just a second. I have to click and re-click the 2-player game in order to get it to actually work. Main menu. There, the squeaky sound and I have background music, but when you hear that squeaking sound like a rubber duck, that's my enemy car shooting. One of them sounds like a rubber ducky when it shoots. So it is, the sound effects are working, and the background music is working as well. Okay, so I'm going to go back out again, and what else did it say? Oh, all this. Okay, so yeah, music up, down, SFX. You could hear the squeaky duck sounds. There's also other sounds in the game, so we'll look more at that here in a minute. It definitely have the 1-2 player mode. I'll show you the difference for 1 and 2 player. That's probably next and easiest to show. If we say start, there we go. And I didn't hit options. I go straight into 1 player. Or I can hit play. I can hit options. I always have to re-click it in order for it to read 2-player game. Now it's 2-player. Okay, so that should take care of that one. It is a 2-player mode game. Next, it said a map of the day. Whoops. Stay there. Okay. A map of the day and a random map mode. Okay, so that is on there. Let's go back in one more time. I'm going to head into options. It should switch the map. If I have, okay, so now I have just a random map selected. Let's get off of 2-player. Just the random map. And let's see if it does anything different here. Right there where it says score, and I know you can see that because it's huge. That was me trying to put the UI into the game for the player score and so on. Okay, but yes, it is switch a map. Okay, so we're going to play. I hit options. What did I just have? I had random of the day, right? Okay, now I'm going to try map of the day. We're going to go main menu. Alright, I don't know if they switched it or not. Hopefully. I don't know. Let me see if I go back this way, if they switched my map. I had code to switch a map anyway. Okay, try it one more time. Options. Let's go back to random map. Oh, you can hear the squeaky, and you might hear a little bit of water. That's another shooting from the tank. Hear them shoot. Because none of mine shoot normal. Okay, and then and both 2 players works. And there's my bullets to prove that that works as well. Okay, anyway. That map for some reason is not shooting too much of everything. But I did try to set it up for that. And they both have the score, they both have the UI that's finally shown. All the parts are there, it's just hard to get them to see it. Just the way it came out in the UI. Okay, let me see what else. But there, I should have that. All that should be done. Game music plays. It's controlled by the music volume option. I showed you that. How the music volume UI elements controls the music volume. So well, that was when I showed you here before. Let me go back in it one more time. When you hit options, the master controls both the SFX and the music. So music is gone now. I can shut the music part down and not the master, and you should really be able to hear my SFX now. So let's go in with just the SFX, noise effects. You heard the bing. That was the buttons. Can you hear them? I can hear them anyway. I don't know if other people can hear it or not. Those are all sound effects. The splash is a shooting vehicle. The shark tank shoots fish. And the squeezy duck sound is sound of shooting too. I forget who was shooting with the squeezy duck. On each of them. And that... So they're looking for players to shoot. But you can hear the sounds of the shots being fired. Even though they're water and wooden plank and the weirdest sounds of all. Okay. So, but that's that part. Okay, game sounds play are controlled by the SFX. So we have that. Sound list. We should have the tank fire, tank death, a bullet hit, power up, and buttons on the menu. Okay, so I think we heard the buttons anyway. Let me see, the tank fire, I have different sounds for that. The power up is supposed to sound like chimes. I forget who sounded like a helicopter. And then tank death was supposed to sound like bullets ringing. I know they're all on there through code. So let me go into my code and I'll show you. Because I'm not very good at playing it at this point. But here we go. Let's go into my scripts. Or actually, into my game manager. Let's see. So it should have a master, sound effect, background music. All that is in there. And if you go into each prefab, it tells you what it's supposed to sound like. So the shark tank, large bubbles surfacing, that was that water sound. So whenever he shoots, you hear the large bubbles. Because he was supposed to shoot the fish, this. Right now they all just shoot circles, because I never could get the candy cane shots and things to work. Let me see. The wood truck. He's supposed to sound like a wood block hit. So each of them have a different thing that they're going to sound like. They're supposed to sound like they deflate when they die. Oh, the chicken, I don't think he had anything other than the duff sound, and he deflates. But he does have a duff sound. There is his duff sound ready for that as well. Candy shop also sounds like he deflates. He's the one with the rubber duck squeaky sounds for shooting. So he's going to shoot. The sound of a rubber duck squeaking is when he's trying to shoot the player. Okay, and then the cars themselves, they're the ones with the helicopter sound, the helicopter flyby. So when we press the space bar to get the first player to shoot, or the enter to get the second player to shoot, it should sound like a helicopter flyby. Okay, so let me see here in a minute if I can get one of them to die. But the depth sound is there. I'll go ahead and I don't know if my thing's working that you can hear it on here or not. Like, it's supposed to sound like that. But it is extremely quiet on the game. Okay, so let me try to go back to the game and maybe I can kill somebody. Let me turn the music way down and you can hear the click. If you heard the click, that was supposed to be sound of a cassette tape. There it is again. That's supposed to be my button clicks. There it is. Okay. So they are shooting. You can hear them shoot. Alright, so we're going to go out and see if they will die. If I can find anybody to shoot. Where'd they all go? What about chicken car? Chicken car's still supposed to run her away, so. Oh, there we go. Here, I'll go for the tank. It's probably after. I don't know who he thinks he's after. Okay. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's after me. Okay. Okay. And then, well, he is shooting. Oh, rats. I needed to, here. I'll just do it that way. You can hear that deflate. Okay, so start, try it again. Dang, and I found him too, so oopsie daisies. Let me try to get back to shooting something anyway. Oh, hey, there's the chicken car. Oh, he's the perfect guy to shoot. He's just hanging out. Lost his way and everything. So, if I can, here we go. I don't know why he got stuck, but oh, he's moving. He's just moving very, very slowly. I'll have to speed him up in a minute. Alright, hold on. I have a random spawn, so I don't know which enemy car I will get. He is too slow, and so is this guy over here. Oops, I'll speed him up here in a minute. Okay, he's surely dead by now. But if you go into it was a chicken car that I was firing at. It should have had the sound too. Is that him? I don't think that's him. It's got stuff behind him. Alright. Live 0, score 0. So yeah, he might technically be dead in my data anyway. Okay. Alright, so if I have, let me go back up and find my prefabs. Oh, I need to fill his stuff in. Okay, well that would be why. He doesn't have fire damage though. Alright, let's give him 2 lives. Okay. Cowardly car. Oh my. Yeah, he is so slow. Poor guy, he can't do anything. Okay, this one doesn't shoot though, so let's leave him there. Okay. Let me check out my candy car. They had 2 different speeds on some of it though. Health. Okay, so the candy cane car has a health and a health max of 50. So I should see him go down with that. Let me make him speedier too. Okay, let's try that. And see if that helps us at all. Play. I'm gonna turn my music way down again. Okay, oh good. Well, at least I have candy cane cars to shoot at. Oh, and there's my chicken car, and he is traveling now. Good. Well, they're trying to shoot anyway, because I can hear the fish. So that means there's a shark tank in here someplace too. There's a random enemy spawn, so I don't know who it'll spawn. Spawned another chicken. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's going away from me, which is his AI controller, because he's my chicken car. He's a coward. He's gonna go away and try to find another tank to buddy up with. Okay, there's one. There's somebody over there. Watch it be another chicken car. I don't want chicken car this time. Yeah, it's 2 chicken cars. Oh wait, there we go. Let's see if this shark tank will... Okay. Oh man. Pause. Okay. And he did follow his AI because he's gone right after me. So, shark tank. Shark tank. He's got a move speed. He's got a rotate speed. He's trying to shoot at me because we can hear the bubbles. He's on AI state chase right now. And yeah, his health is supposed to be 50 and 50. So let me see if I can change his health at all. Where's his health again? 50 and 50, because it was working the other day. Alright. Attack. Oh, and that one's after me now, too. All rats. Anyway. Okay, let me see what else we have. But yeah, it should definitely have all the sounds anyway. That's the one that was on. Players' live scores in high school show in the game UI, and they function single player and 2-player. You can definitely see where it says score. The lives and the high score, I tried to get it to show up too although it's been having some issues. I think it's better if I just show you the one scene here. Wonder if it'll do it. I did have it, but it kept loading way above it. If that makes sense at all. Let me see, but I did have all the UI in there anyway. Nope. Start screen. Okay. Canvas. Well, I will also just show you my code too. Any day now. Okay, so on this one, the lives text, lives, and the score, this was trying to get it to set up for the update UI, Scene Manager get active scene. And so this is where I'm trying to get it to work anyway. And with all the rest of the game modules, set level of the day and set random level. Master volume, SFX, and set the music. All right. Yeah, and it's supposed to get the high score. The script is here for it. It's just been having some issues. Okay, two-player utilizes separate controls and split screen cameras. You've definitely seen the split cameras. Let me go back in and show you though that the other guy can move too. Because I don't know if I ever moved him even once yet. Alright, I'm just gonna, since I don't really need the sound for this. Oh, whoops, options. Main menu, start, there. So I did move him that one time. No, that candy cane car is after me. Okay. But there he goes. Yes, he can move. And my UIs are, and there he can shoot too. And remember, the helicopter was their sound. Originally, they were going to shoot paper airplanes, so that's why I had their sounds. That every time you hear a helicopter, it was supposed to be main player shooting. Because originally, I wanted to shoot the airplane out of the main player cars, and the candy cane out of the candy cane car, and the fish out of the shark car. But I never could quite get it to work. I figured you cannot do 2D art in a 3D game. Which I guess I should have known better, but I didn't. You live, you learn, I guess. Okay, let me see, the next part. Let's see, so yeah, I've got that. Options and a high score persist between sessions. I tried. They don't quite persist yet. The game ends when both players' lives are at 0. We kind of still keep playing even when our lives are at 0. Track scores. And then I do have the score thing up there, and I thought I had it working so that I could collect the score, but it's not quite working the way I want it to. But at least I can get some points on some of this anyway. The game manager does exist, and it's in a singleton, and components are called UATank data. I do have a game manager right here, where I tried to set the music in the map and everything. So yes, and then called within tank data. This is my tank data to hold all of my variables for that. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Okay, let me go ahead and take a look at 5 also. I might just turn it in twice. Is this one 5? Yeah, project 5. All right, main menu exists. Buttons for options, start game, quit game, functional. Yes, I showed that at the very beginning of this. Options menu exists. Yes, it does. You got an SFX volume. Yes. Music volume. 1 to 2 player map of the day. Random maps available. Yes. Okay. Generates from instantiated tiles. Options. Setting map of the day. The random map of the day. Okay. And then functional. Okay. And then map size adjustable by designers, and at least 3 source tiles exist. Okay. So let's show you map of the day and source tiles. My source tiles are in this. I'm using floors 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm not using 5. If you go into my game manager though, here are the floors, size, rows and columns. This is the part that they could reset if they want to. So all the map generator carries my information to reset the things for the map. So that is 5. That is 5. That is right here. Adjustable designers, and at least 3 source tiles do exist. AIs and players spawn, and they are not present at the level load. I've definitely worked a lot on their spawn points, and the enemies do seem to be spawning in different places. Now, yay! For some reason, my player seems to be spawning in the same place. I do not know why. Okay, let me try that again. What if I do a map of the day? Yeah, I don't know why, but they are starting to spawn in the exact same place again. But there are random enemies that are spawning too. So you can have all these enemies spawn. You can have a wood truck spawn also, and a monster truck, shark monster truck. All these enemies can spawn inside the game. So I've got a random enemy spawn. Okay, where am I? Is this 5? No, that's 4. It's like, huh, I didn't think I was down to that far. Okay, so 2-player may exist. Different controls. Where was I? Was I there? AI spawn, not present at load level. The AIs are definitely spawning. The players are having trouble spawning in at different places. There is a 2-player mode though. You utilize different controls for each player. There's split screen, keep player data, track the players, score is there, lives. They're there in the code, and we're trying to get them to show up in the UI, but I had problems trying to get it to show on both screens the entire time. The pickup spawns, I do have the place for the pickups for them to spawn in, and I even put code in. The pickups and power-ups were at the very end. These 2 are what I had the most amount of trouble with, along with getting the score and the lives to show up in the UI on the screen. But I have power-up data information here and pickup information here. And I even stuck in debug logs. If I don't have a pickup, I can spawn a pickup, and I have a pickup. So I'm going to go in again, and on the console and the debug log, these should be popping up, even though I can never seem to find my pickup. So this was my pickup, was this barrel, and they should be popping up all over the place. But I'm going to go in, and I'm going to go into the console, and you can see that for yourself then too in just a minute. There we go. Yeah, what if I do that? There we go. All right, so if I go in to my game, and then I pause, and I go in console, it keeps saying it's destroyed too, so I don't know why it's destroying itself. Okay. I don't have a pickup. I can spawn a pickup. I have a pickup. There they are. So they're calling it, just like they're still calling my waypoints and everything. I just don't see them in the screen. So it's in the code, and it's calling it to the screen even. It's calling the pickup, spawn a pickup, have a pickup. I mean, it spawned a pickup 12 times. It didn't have a pickup 2,148 times already, and I don't know how or why it's saying that within these screens. But it's like it's spawning something you can just never see, the silly burrow. I don't know if, I don't think my AIs are so fast that they're going to grab them, but I don't know. I do not know. Weird. Okay, so I'm going to unpause that for now. Where am I? 5. There it is. Okay. So that's the power-ups, the spawns. Game includes the 4 AI correctly utilized state machine logic. I've had that on the other video when I updated it and everything, so they still have the same AIs. There's a cowardly car, the chicken cowardly car. I'm just going to go through. You could see their states even, if we really want to look at their states, but yeah, they have, I can show you both ways actually. They have, I have the, oh, actually I'm going to have to open it, aren't I? Pickup, power, tank, help, yeah, okay. So I have my states of aggressive, cowardly, regular. We had 4 different states. Okay, so like this one is my cowardly car. When I went up to it even, it turned around and went the other way. The candy shop car and the wood truck are my regular cars. They have the regular script, so they don't really do anything particularly special. The shark monster car, though, he does. He's my smart vehicle. His script has him, so he calls out to the other players to try to come help him. And then my monster truck is supposed to go after me all the time, my aggressive script, so that he would run the rest of them over. But I do have the 4 UIs, AIs, the 4 AIs inside, 4 AI tanks. And they have the state logic machines. Let's go ahead and we can look at the different state logic machines because they should go from patrol to chase to other things. So if I go in, again, and pause, and I go into, I don't want to go into the floor, candy car. Okay, candy car right now is on patrol. Oh, candy shop car. Is he on patrol too? He's on patrol. You know what? I could just do it this way though. See, he's got idle, patrol, chase, attack, search, flee, shout. They're all there. The one was chasing me in the earlier part of this video. Right here. Oh, here we go. This candy shop car is in chase right now. So he found somebody and he's chasing him. This candy shop car is still patrolling. So there's at least 2 that have spawned. 1 is in patrol. 1 is in chase. This guy is, what's he in right now? Let's see. Oh, what's he in right now? He's in patrol. Yellow car. Cowardly script. He's in patrol. Cowardly script. He's in patrol. They're all patrolling. Well, I'm way back away from them. I guess they can't run off yet. But still, we saw, yes, several patrols, a couple chases. So they are using their state machine. They're going back and forth. Okay. Next one is this 5. Yes, this is 5 again. Okay, so that should take care of that one. Player life scores, high score, show in game UI, kind of. It functions correctly in 2-player mode. It does do that. You can play 2 players. High score persists, not entirely. Game ends when both their lives are at 0, not entirely. There are game sounds though, which I did earlier in the video. There is tank fire. The tank death is deflatable. It's supposed to deflate when it dies. When I tested it earlier, they could drop all the way to 0, but they don't disappear off the game. Bullet hit sounds, power-up sounds, buttons on the menu. Then I have sounds for all that. And then control by SFX volume setting. I have that too. And I have the game manager that exists. That is a singleton that allows for all the data and all the tank data. Bug and error free, not entirely. There's still some bugs. Considering my UI of my score, the word score finally shows up on the screen, but it's huge and not small. So it's like there, but it's like floating in midair and you can't see it. It's floating way above the sky. Okay, so comments. I did comment on some of it. Project, organization. I'll show that again too. But I do have them all marked in folders. This is my art folder. I don't really have a lot in there. This is my audio and all the audio that I was using or attempting to use. Like magic chimes were supposed to be whenever the pickups occurred. That you can hardly ever hear. These are imports that I got. So this includes all the cities, the buildings, the cars, all that. I actually don't have anything in objects. I could probably get rid of that. I'll just leave it for now. Okay, prefabs. This is all my prefabs. So this is the candy canes and the bullets and everything that needs to stay in there. I have the scenes right here. Just the 2 scenes. And then throughout all this is all of my scripts that I've used throughout the game, including the game manager. Okay, so that should take care of up through all the way through 5 and the organization. And portfolio ready, well, it's, I think I probably will try to stick a lot of this in my portfolio. I probably still have some touch-ups to do, even at this late stage of the game, but I tried really hard, and I think I got a lot of it done. So I will stop it there. I might try to see if I can get the score down there, or why my game won't do the random on the generator now. I'll have to look into that. But I definitely did a lot of work on this one. All right, so I will see you next time. Thank you. Goodbye.